Alright, well this is a gag we've got on the horse. It's just to open up her mouth. And I've had a look in her mouth already. There's no cuts or no ulceration or anything like that. This horse was done 6 months ago, so she's fairly routine. It's very straightforward to do. This float, just for getting up the sides of the arcades, it doesn't get all the way back and it doesn't get right to the front. But as you can see, it's got quite a narrow profile, so it gets something very, very comfortable. Let's run that down the arcades. And that's the tooth coming off there. So I've done quite a bit of work on this horse already, so there's not a lot to do now. Just make sure they're nice and even, nice and smooth. Alright, put that down. This is a smaller one. You can see it's got a smaller blade and then a bit more of a kick on the head there, so it gets right up the back. It's a 2-year-old, so the last tooth is still only roughly not through yet. Gets right up the back and puts up. Use this float on the lower arcades. And the same thing. You smooth up the outside of the top teeth, which is called the buckle edge, and then the inside of the lower is called the lingual edge. Basically on the tongue side of the tooth, and then the uppers would be the cheek side. So we just smooth them up, make it nice and comfortable for the horse. And then change the shape of the first upper and first lower cheek teeth. They call it rostral profiling in England. Australians call it a round-up, the Americans call it bit teething. All the same thing, it's changing the shape of the tooth for bit accommodation. Alright, so that's those lower arcades done. And then we're going to take the shorter float. I'm going to shape those teeth. This is very important so that they don't cut in the cheek. It also creates space behind the bit for all that soft tissue. Level that out, run down the sides of it. And both sides. You're not actually exposing the nerves in the teeth, which is why they don't feel it. That pulp cavity in a horse's tooth recedes as their tooth wears. So we're not taking off too much. We obviously don't want to expose that pulp cavity, but we're just taking off enough to make the horse nice and comfortable. Obviously racehorses sharpen up more than a horse out than the wild would. The wild horse would have more moisture in the feed, more variation in the feed. And a domestic horse is on concentrate and stable most of the time. So the teeth sharpen up a lot more and wear differently to a horse out in the wild. Obviously wild horses aren't ridden either, so there's no need for this. Natural selection out in the wild, obviously, survival of the fittest, so they've got good teeth, whereas our horses, a lot of them don't. Just shut it down for a sec, and then I'll put on the rest. There's a girl. We don't hold them down when we're doing them a lot. Well, you'll see some people trying to hold them still, but if they can move around, it normally makes them a bit more comfortable and you can work on them for longer without them getting upset or too stressed. There's a girl. Very good. And now just to finish these first uppers, let me take the gag off. It just gives me a bit more room in the mouth. What a girl. Good patient. Most horses will behave like this to get their teeth done. Not me. They're quite easy for most of them. It's lovely and around now. You see she hasn't lost any of those baby teeth yet. Some fresh water. Oh my god. Camera. She's camera shy. Give her a rinse. There you go. That's her done. Good job.